back with another video, and this is Jurassic World Alive. So in this video I wanted to talk about a couple of things, where to go with the featured creatures these next 2 days, and also another thing, the epic strike tomorrow, the boss strike was leaked, and it is extremely easy, so we're going to go over that as well. So, to start things off, let's go over the rest of the week for featured creatures. We have Thursday and Friday, so the next 2 days are going to be rare, 18 total attempts. You have Charlie, Delta, and Dracorex. Now, none of the, the Raptors could definitely help beginner level players, and if you are a beginner level player, I would highly suggest you go for the Raptors, because Dracorex isn't going to have as much value as the Raptors will provide in the early game. So I would go for the Raptors if you haven't unlocked them, and they're going to be useful. Now, in terms of late game, or even mid game, like anywhere where you have created legendaries or have level 15 dinos or higher, I would go all out Dracorex, because Dracorex creates Utah Rhinox, and that is one of the strongest uniques in the entire game. And there is speculation that it will get nerfed, and there's a pretty strong nerf against it, but I don't think it will. It still shouldn't affect the utility as much, so definitely go Dracorex for late game players. In terms of epics, yes, we have seen this particular epic dinosaur many times, but for Saturday and Sunday we have Blue, Sinoceratops, and Brachiosaurus. So Brachiosaurus is, I'm pretty sure, a global epic daytime, I think. So you really shouldn't be catching that. Blue is not even available in the wild, and Sino is available in the wild, and I'm pretty sure it is Zone 1 epic. So yes, most likely, well, at least that's been the case with a lot of weeks, we go with the one that is not commonly found in the wild. And if you look at this list, Blue is not even found in the wild at all. So it's just not even, you can't see it. Whereas you have an opportunity to see Sino, and you have an opportunity to see Brachy. The other Raptor, Blue, you can't see him. You can't see it in the wild. But that shouldn't mean that you should go for it. Now, since the Sino event has came around a lot, if you have not unlocked Blue, I would highly suggest doing that first. But then dedicate all your attempts to Sino, because again, Sino creates two of these strongest legendary hybrids in the game, which create two unique hybrids. So Sino is a very key component. You will never know when you can run out of it, because it's going to happen very quickly, and you will have no Sino left. So make sure to get all of your attempts on Sino if you have unlocked Blue. But if you haven't, then unlock Blue first and then go for Sino. And now the epic strike has been leaked for tomorrow, and well, it's pretty much guaranteed. There hasn't, as long as I've played and as long as leaks of epic strikes have been around, there hasn't been an incorrect leak. So I would assume that the Rex strike event is going to be what it says, and that is a level 30 T-Rex. Okay, don't let this scare you, because yes, if you look at Rex, it is the strongest. In terms of attack, it deals the most damage out of every creature in the entire game. In fact, at level 26, it deals 1,800 damage. So I can only assume that Tyrannosaurus Rex is dealing, at level 30, is going to be dealing around 2,100 damage. Don't let that scare you. And yes, it does. It's kind of frightening at the beginning. But if you look at it, defense shattering impact, it has 3,000. There's not many things that can survive the amount of damage it is going to deal. But I will tell you a way to get around this easily with bleed. As many strike events nowadays we can get around with bleed. And how crits don't matter, because your dinosaurs are most likely going to get one shot if they're not extremely high level. So let's get right into that. So first of all, you could go Sucatator. You'll still die first turn, unless your Sucatator is like a very high level Sucatator, like 18 or 19. You're not going to survive 2 hits. And there's no reason. There's no reason. As long as you deal the lethal wound, there goes a chunk of its health. But again, remember, because it can still kill you and die to bleed, which means it literally could beat you, because a tie is technically counted as a loss in terms of this strike event, or all strike events. So you can just start Sucatator, any level, doesn't matter, it's a creation level 6, and straight up just bleed it, like just lethal wound, and then die. You don't even need Sucatator, in fact. As long as you have any bleeder in general, you are pretty much fine in this event. In fact, Suchomimus should do pretty much the exact same job. You can start with the gashing wound. That should do something to start you off. And then you could definitely bring in another bleeder in Dimorphodon. Apply another gashing wound. So next turn, it will do literally 60% of its health in terms of bleed damage. So right there, you already take out 90% of the Rex's health, just with like a level 1 Dimorphodon and a level 1 Suchomimus. You already basically won the game. After that, you can go with a Raptor, or you can go with anything that can stall and take a hit. Preferably something that's just going to finish it off. But yeah, you don't need to worry, because you can stack the bleed. There's no worry right now. In terms of me, I will definitely go out, get footage of it, and complete it with those low-level dinos that I have. But again, like, high-level players don't really need to worry. Like, I could bring in my Spinotasuchus lethal wound right into my Sucatator lethal wound, and I basically just get a free win. It's basically a free incubator. And yes, Ludia has basically given a free incubator out. The last time we saw that was the Brachy event, where you could pretty much do the exact same thing and bleed it out. The Rex event, while it seems intimidating, it's really not, and you can win in 2 turns actually. All you have to do is just apply bleed to the Rex. Yeah, but that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. That is how to beat the strike event tomorrow. It should be really easy. So get out. It's a free epic incubator. And there's 2 things that could happen, potentially. This, I am extremely close to unlocking. If I get Stiggy Moloch from the, I have a rare incubator going right now, but if I get a couple more 8 hours, Paramoloch should be unlocked, like, in a couple of days, maybe 2 or 3 days. Indominus Rex, it really depends on what rewards I get out of tomorrow's incubator. To be honest, there was a Stiggy Moloch incubator. Or not, it wasn't a themed incubator, but it was a Stiggy Moloch strike and I got 250 Paramoloch. So I am hoping I get at least some T-Rex out of this. In fact, if I get 79 T-Rex, like exactly, I will most likely get an Indom creation video out tomorrow, and we will test him out. That's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to get out, complete the epic strike, even if it crits, even if whatever happens, you are basically guaranteed a win. And that should be it for this video. Hopefully I get the creation video out soon. See you guys later.